Whoa, is it raining, JoJo?
Yeah.
Is it raining?
Yeah.
Are there big puddles everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now, one of the things you'll find is that as you get puddles, some things will fill up that you don't necessarily want to have water in. And for me, that's going to be the boat. And so, if you notice, the boat has a good water level up here. And it's a nice little reservoir. I know it's hard to see on here, but this is all water. Nice little reservoir of water, which is great if that's what I was trying to do. But I'd rather get the water out of the boat. And so, oh, thank you. That's so pretty. What is it, JoJo? A lobster tail. So, thank you for the lobster tail. So what I'm gonna do is get the water out of the boat. And I used to get a bucket and you just kind of scoop and dump, but it takes a long time because this is many gallons of water. So decided to use my little science knowledge to help speed the process. So this is a siphon. It's an auto siphon, so it's got a pump on one end. I used it for some of my brewing projects and stuff before, but then just decided the need here was greater than the stuff I have in my garage. So, auto siphon attached to just kind of like a little, basically a tube. And it's just a plastic tube. You can do this, I know people used to siphon gas out of cars and stuff, but if you have a little pump, it makes life a lot easier and you don't have to like try to use your mouth to help start the siphon. But because the water level here is a little bit elevated, that's like right about here on the boat, what I'm going to do is try to reuse that water later when it stops raining for our garden. And so I've got a little water thing right here. It's about 5 gallons. So it'll fill it up and then some. And so I'm just going to siphon it into here and then let it keep the rest of it and then siphon it into something else. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my tube, just stick it in there. It can actually be above, like if we're talking physics, it can be above the water level as long as you have a pump. Oh, JoJo, what is that? What is it, JoJo?
A lobster.
A lobster what? What part is this?
Lobster daddy.
It's a lobster daddy. No, it's not. It's a lobster
Tail.
Tail, you're right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pump it from here to there. And this one doesn't really require a pump because you're just dropping it down. But I'll just show you what it looks like. So go ahead and lock this in underneath. All I'm doing is kind of putting a little thing on top of it to keep it under the water. Because right now it's full of air. Got it here. Go ahead and pump it a few times. Just gotta prime the pump. Make sure it gets enough force. See if I can do this. Both hands. There we go. Now it's got a little give to it. And then once you start it, it's just gonna keep going. So right now this is full of water and it's just dumping all the way in. Let's see if you guys can see that. But it's gonna start filling. Let's see if I can lift it up so you can kind of see it. You'll get a nice little low flow. And it's not gonna be super fast, but it's gonna be super effective. It's already got a decent amount of water. Yay! Do you see the water's going in here?
I see it.
Yeah, you see it? Oh, should we make the splash noises? There you go. And so I'm gonna just kind of fill this guy up and then we can use it for our garden later when it gets dry.